Welcome to Boston, where the weather keeps you humble. I'm Aimee Kelly, this is my crew, and we're your hosts on The American Dream. Today's forecast is rainy, but if you're a New Englander, you know that a few raindrops aren't going to stop us. So despite the weather, we are going to head out and experience one of Boston's most iconic historic walks firsthand. We'll be wrapping up in the North End, Boston's famous Little Italy, and we'll recap our tour and let you know what great stuff we saw along the way. So, rain or shine, the Freedom Trail delivers. Let's go.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello. Hey.
How you all doing today?
Good.
Wonderful. Can I formally introduce myself? My name is Josiah Quincy, represent a figure from American history who's most well known for working in a law firm with a man whose name you probably recognize, John Adams, famous for being the second president of the United States and being the first vice president. My son, Josiah Quincy III, would eventually become the second ever mayor of the city of Boston. This is Boston Common. The first European settlers to come here to Boston were the Puritans. The name Massachusetts in their own language meant people of the land, the great blue abyss. They called the area we now know as Boston, Shamet, which roughly translates to land of many waters. Raise your hands if you find yourself guilty of any of the following crimes over the course of the past week. Of whistling, the crime of dancing, public drunkenness. Was a bit hypocritical of the Puritans. They did like to drink, and quite a lot, in fact. Here at the very top of Beacon Hill is the new State House, built in 1795. So yes, Boston, from the few places in the U.S. are going to have something over 200 years old, still referred to as new. And that is real gold on top of the new State House dome, 23 karat gold leaf. So it's real, just incredibly thin.
So if you're thinking about doing the Freedom Trail, I definitely recommend it. Our tour guide was Josiah Quincy. So they all pick a certain person and they really reenact who they are. We got an accent, we got energy, we got details, we got history. And let me tell you, they're completely educated. I mean, they're fully informed about the historical aspect of each site they showed us and then some. They actually have over 20 different guides and they all have their own unique way of telling the story. So even if you see it one time, you may learn something completely different the next. And I thought that was really cool too. The tour we took was about 2 hours and 15 minutes. And honestly, it felt like we were out there an hour. Last, if you're thinking if your kids will enjoy this, 100%. Even during our tour, we saw lots of schools visiting and doing the same type of tour. Very navigable, very few stairs, very few hills. Wear something comfortable, bring an umbrella. You got this. It's a great tour.
One key takeaway that I learned that I thought was very interesting today was Sam Adams had inherited his family's brewery and unfortunately ran it to the ground because his passion wasn't brewing, his passion was politics.
The thing that I liked most about the tour was the Old South Meeting House. This place was built in 1729, and not only that, is where the conversation to have the Boston Tea Party started. Such great architecture, I loved it.
My favorite part was learning about the history of architecture in Boston, specifically the Old State Building, which was built in 1713, the site of the Boston Massacre.
So my key takeaway from this tour is the old Granary Cemetery, where they have table tombs, and if you get a team that you can lift it up, you'll see a staircase and you can visit into the underground chambers.
One thing I found particularly interesting was that the top of the State House, there is a gold dome, and it's actually made out of 23 karat leaf gold. That was pretty cool. If you're wondering if you should do the Freedom Trail Tour, this team gives it 2 thumbs up. So until next time, bye.